Hey y'all, hey, it's SakiaTamika here, dropping some more Supreme Hair Care on you. Hey, I'm sharing today how to seamlessly achieve a natural hair blowout without the heat damage. First, I'm going to use a leave-in that's going to protect the hair from the inside out by strengthening and fortifying it. Of course, we want to keep the hair built up. We will be using some heat and our styling tool. So, I want to start by sectioning the hair so that we can effortlessly comb through the hair, making sure not to tug or pull on the hair. Remember, the hair is wet. It's a little vulnerable, so let's show some TLC to our mane, right? Okay. You just want to hold the hair at the scalp and just work your way from the ends to the middle of the hair shaft and then to the scalp. As you can see, I've gotten from the scalp to the middle of the hair shaft already detangled, so I'm just going to be concentrating here on the ends. I also added a light vitamin E oil to the hair. Just a vitamin E, your hair needs nutrients, right? So I just added that, and as I'm combing, I will distribute that through the hair so the hair won't be oily or weighed down. So my client wants to use as less heat as possible. What am I saying? As less heat as possible. So I like to use the dryer comb attachment. I just find that the air can flow through the hair. While if you use your concentrator, of course that concentrator is concentrating that heat directly onto the hair. And when you're using your blowout brushes, some of the brushes aren't vented, so you have that hair that's just sitting in between that heat and that brush that's not vented, so that heat is just being concentrated directly to those ends, and that's what causes our heat damage. Just so much heat on those ends. We're using a styling tool at the end, so we don't need that much heat. We don't need to bone it out. We don't need to smoke the room out to have a polished blowout. So again, that's why I like to use my comb attachment, which people may think that's so old school, but guess what? If it's not broke, why fix it? We see all these new techniques and we go and try them, but everybody's hair that can't take what everybody is doing to somebody's hair, if that makes sense to you, and I hope it does, because that's why you're here, right? To get that supreme hair care, all these tips, all this knowledge that I want to give you guys, because with our mains, we love when our hair is done. Okay, we can walk around like, oh, what you got for me today, because I'm ready for it, right? So hair care is just, we're here for the hair care. And did you see how the attachment got stuck? You don't want to do that, because as you can see where it got stuck on those ends, there was the smoke. That's not what we're here for. We're here to keep those ends natural, because if you ever wanted to go back to, which you do want to be able to go back to wearing natural hair, you don't want those straight ends where you have to keep cutting your hair because of the heat damage on the end. So yes, when it gets stuck on those ends, just remove it. Start where that tangle is. Take your time, work those tangles out. Sectioning. If it's too much hair and you need to section, do a little bit at a time. Take your time. As an experience here for your guests, so you want to make sure to just take your time. Work with the hair. Hair is like a plant. If you have a green thumb, you have to prune it. You have to talk to it. You have to analyze it and come up with your solutions on how can I better get my plants to grow. So look at that. The hair is just like a plant. You want to use some TLC and nourish it and love on it. We only get one set of hair. So just taking my time and going through making sure that the hair is dry and that I've gotten all of my tangles out. I still want to have a smooth look after drying, while drying her hair. I don't want to, leave the hair looking puffy in some areas. That shows that there is some dampness, but I still want to have a smooth strand. You know, I just want it to be smooth coming through. So I will do this for each section, taking my time, using some TLC on that hair. As you can see, like I said, I saw some dryness on her scalp. So guess what? I'm just going to go on to the next section, but I'm going to take my dryer comb off, use medium heat, and just use the dryer through her hair and dry her scalp a little bit. Go through each section. Like I said, section the hair off. You use your finger. You know, we use the comb and brush at the beginning. Section the hair so that you can just, like I said, take your time and not cause any damage. No, you know, tugging or pulling on the hair. This is the Vitamin E by yours truly, SakiaTamika. It's a light vitamin E hair and body oil. I use it in my, usually keep it in my purse. You know, when you're looking for some lotion. You may have already used a fragrance before you left out of the house. So this vitamin E oil will definitely take the ash away, give you a little luster to the skin without adding any more fragrance to what you've already put on. Yeah, that was my plug. Coming soon. I do like to use everything in the salon first before I kind of put it out for my clients. But yeah, stay tuned for that. I may not should have put it in, but I like to use it for my clients first, just so that I can, you know, let you know the do's and the don'ts, what didn't work, how it doesn't, you know, flow good. So that was the plug for my vitamin E oil, guys. But so then, of course, after we have pressed her hair out, I did use a heat protectant on her hair while using my heating tool. I used it on 400 degrees, just because, like I said, we already used the dryer to smooth the hair, and we just wanted to add luster with the styling tool, so no need to pump it up to 450 or however high, you know, any higher than 400 was good. Go through and we are trimming her ends, and we all know that our hair and our ends are like a run in a stocking. If you don't stop it, honey, it's going to be all the way up your leg before you know it, maybe even a hole. So yes, stay regularly doing your trims. I know a lot of stylists just trim around the edges, but if you see, if a stylist on here watching, and I hope it is, because I'm here to share the love up to everyone, go throughout the hair and do a trim. You won't be adding any, you know, choppiness to it, because of course we know that the angles of cutting, you just want to use the lowest angle to trim throughout the hair and not just around the ends. So yes, we use, as you see the luster and that shine, the flow of her hair, so healthy. Oh my goodness, it's just giving me joy just watching this. And that little white string you see, yeah, she has one little gray hair. So she wanted to just wanted a little, you know, just a little texture on the end. So I use a 1.5 inch flat iron, ceramic flat iron, and just added some texture to the ends by doing like a spiral curl effect to it. And yeah, she will be ready to go and flow. And it'll also add body. You know, when I comb it out, you'll see that it will add some body to the hair, have it flowing and bouncing, so it's not straight. And if she you know, wanted to keep those curls, she'll just pin curl that night. And if she wanted to relax the curl, of course, she will be wrapping her hair. So you guys stay tuned and watch what I have for you to the end, and I hope this helps someone. Any questions, please put them in the comments. Please follow, subscribe, like, and maybe go ahead and even share this channel with someone you may know who will need some hair care tips and some at-home hair care. Yes, follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at SakiaTamika, Facebook, like my page, SakiaTamika. You know, all the way across the board, I am SakiaTamika. So hope you all enjoyed. Hope you'll be back to see more. There will be more uploaded. Have a great one, guys. Thanks.